Suzann, good to see you. First time here at the One Greenway Invitational. It's very relaxed, the sun is shining. Hope you're enjoying your company with your pro-am partners. How is it so far?
I'm having a blast. I mean, this is how I play golf these days when the sun is out and nice temperature, and it's fantastic to be here. I mean, I'm really amazed by all the good professionals they have down here, and for me to kind of re-enter the golfing world and kind of be part of this group, it's been a lot of fun, and I really enjoy it.
Yeah, it's stellar field, isn't it? What about the mix and having very successful female players, obviously, and alongside the Ryder Cup stars? It's pretty special, isn't it?
It's very special. I mean, I've been trying to kind of pick some of the Ryder Cup captains' brain. I gotta kind of use my time via kind of correctly here when I have the chance. So just it's amazing. I mean, I think someone said on that panel we had the opening night, there was 18 majors sitting at that bar chairs. I mean, it's pretty impressive.
It is. Yeah. What about the atmosphere here? I mean, I presume you've been to Portugal a little bit in the past, not too much. What do you enjoy about the area?
This is like my first time here to Quinta Lago. I'm amazed. Yeah, I could move down here in a heartbeat, like everyone else. But we have a place in Spain, so it kind of feels familiar, but at the same time it's different. It's a different flavor. Trying to enjoy the beach a few times. Been out running, and just it's nice to see the ocean.
And you're child-free this weekend as well, so a bit of mum time.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with all the time I have left, so I might actually go hit some balls now after I'm done.
We were just joking. Look, you don't play. Obviously, very successful career. You're retired, but I mean, for you, practice is few and far between nowadays, isn't it? But nice to get out and flush a couple out there.
Yeah, flush is maybe overrated, but I mean, you can get the job done. I mean, it doesn't necessarily feel as satisfying. You hit a good shot every now and then, and all of a sudden you hit a good putt that kind of feels like in the past. And yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to enjoy it. I mean, but it seems like the more you're into the game, the more frustration comes back, and the more you start grinding. And I think we're all brainwashed after being in this game for half our lives, so we're all in the same situation.
Look, it's a massive year for you, obviously. Solheim Cup, back-to-back weeks with the Ryder Cup. Is the captaincy so far, is it kind of what you'd expect? Because I think the job now is so involved. There's so much to do. There's so much preparation. Just how does it all feel for you right now?
I mean, I'm pretty relaxed. I mean, it's a lot of pressure, obviously. But it's a different pressure because all I can do is try to facilitate for the players to kind of feel comfortable, have fun. I'm not going to hit one golf shot, so I can't kind of take on that control. So I have to just trust the players and kind of build their confidence and boost their confidence. And I want the week to be fun, because that's kind of, it was always a fun, kind of exciting week, and that's always why you wanted to play it more. You want to play it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and especially for the rookies we have, I want it to be a great experience, something they want to have more of. So yeah, obviously it's a very different part being the captain. I've been trying to kind of pick Beanie's brain quite a lot, even though I was quite involved kind of how she was thinking. And I mean, there were a lot of few past captains on here as well this week, so I'll take on any advice, but at the same time, I mean, you win or you lose. I mean, you can only do so much, but if the players can leave from Spain winning or losing, but with an experience that they had the best time of their life, I think that's all I can ask.
Yeah, well said. Well, something, if you're picking Beanie's brains, what may be a couple of things that have stood out that Beanie or a couple of the other captains have said to you?
I mean, every captain is different, and I've been fortunate enough to play under all the female captains that are here this week, and they all had their flavor. But I want to say Beanie was probably the most natural one of them all. She was just herself. She was very approachable, but she was just being herself. And I know I can be quite intimidating, I know, especially if people don't know me.
No, not you.
But I just want to be like an open book for the players, to kind of feel that I'm in a good spot where kind of people feel like I'm approachable, and kind of I want to kind of help, but at the same time you don't want to step in their way either. So I hope I can bring a lot of energy. I mean, the passion is not a problem, and what I learned from Annika, it's not over until there's no more holes to be played. So if you kind of have that mentality and kind of bring the Spanish little vibe on the side. I think it's going to be a good week.
Look, how did you have to, you're the captain, but you said the players have to go and do what they do. People talk so often with Solheim Ryder Cup, it's a pressure like no other. Personally, how did you deal with it, and how will you impart some of that advice to the players?
I mean, it was terrible the first couple of times. The more I played, the more you knew what it was going to be like. I want to say the adrenaline and the anxiety. I don't know how, like, all the emotions that goes through your head, like in the lead up, kind of in the moment you're standing on the first tee, you kind of, with experience, you kind of learn how to deal with it and kind of how to handle your body. I remember, like, the Eagles, I felt so uncomfortable that I just started dancing on the first tee, like just get out of the comfort zone, because I was so not in my comfort zone. So even if you've done it a million times, you're still you have a burning desire to go out there and kind of do your best. And I think that's the heart of it. I mean, if you don't have it, you shouldn't be there. So, everyone's been in the rookie kind of seat. But I gotta say, the rookies that we've had on our team the last 3 or 4 times, I mean, they come out and they're fearless. They go out there and, I don't know, it feels like they're dealing with it in a different way, but at the same time, I don't know, it's different. Yeah. I remember my first time I was playing with Helen, and she goes, I'm not hitting the first tee ball, so I just had to, and I could barely, I didn't care where the ball went, I was just off the tee and like hit it and find it and play it again. So no, but you learn, like, that's kind of the experience. So kind of when I came back in 2019, I kind of knew where my game needed to be for me to actually feel comfortable, and that was a lot of experience. Kind of having been at the level you need your game to be, and kind of knowing how to deal with your body and your emotions. Obviously, years in the bag helps.
And just a word, we know what it does mean to you, but if you can kind of sum up and encapsulate what the honour and pride that you will feel, that you feel now, but you will feel during the week in Spain, leading the European side.
I can't quite put myself in that situation yet, so I guess it's just going to grow on me the closer we get and kind of the more intense it gets. But I really just hope I can be as relaxed as I'm normally now on the golf course, and kind of, like I said, I'm not going to hit any golf balls, so kind of that's a massive load taken off your shoulders, and just really try to be good support for the team.